All right, all right. We are live. We are live. If you're just joining in, if you're just tuning in, we are live. Tap in with me. Tap in. We got a lot to discuss. Tap in with me. We got a lot to discuss. So, this whole fresh and fit situation being exposed by Anna Quinn Fitness. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna wait for a few of y'all to join me. We gonna get inside here and we gonna discuss this. All right, so I might as well just start off right now. So first off, I want to say peace. How everybody doing? Um, y'all notice I haven't uploaded. I haven't posted in a few days. I've been a lot busy. I've been in the process of moving, relocating, and just trying to get things established. Trying to get my new office and everything set up. So, which I still haven't really got my office set up, but it is what it is. I just going to make it do what it do. But so that's why I've been MIA for a few days. I've been relocating and just trying to get things in order. So, but in the process of that, I've been, keeping a close eye on what's been happening, here on these YouTube streets and what's been happening with Fresh and Fit. I've been, although I haven't been making videos, I've been watching everything. And, I've seen the little debacle with, Auburn and Preach, which, we're going to dive into that, tap into that a little bit. But my focus more so on this particular live stream is more so on the young lady Anna Quinn Fitness. I've just seen right before I went live that she did another video. So I'm going to talk about that too, but I probably want to do that on a whole separate stream or a whole other video or whatever. I just kind of want to talk a bit about the first video that she put out over 4 days ago. Just alluding to Myron from Fresh and Fit. I guess you can say he would be the lead. I mean, Fresh, his title is first, but Myron Gaines, I think everyone recognized him as the lead of the whole duo. So he's been contacting different young ladies, and he contacted Anna Quinn Fitness through an acquaintance of hers. And like she said, at the time she had, several thousand followers, excuse me, on Instagram, and he only had 10,000 on Instagram, but she didn't know that he was a popular YouTuber with over 400,000 subscribers. But her friend, told her to, check him out, whatever, and they, start talking, where she started, broadcasting their emails or text messages rather, DMs, and he started start passing like he trying to come at her instead of an interview, and she under the impression that it was supposed to be an interview, and he coming little hints at it and side notes and everything. And it was one segment that she said when she said, why should I come all the way down to Miami and go out with you when there's a lot of guys in California, because that's where she's located at. And he replied by saying, simple, because pretty girls are everywhere, beautiful girls are everywhere, and high value men are not. And I'm seeing that a lot of people in this space, the manosphere, are coming at them. You got Of course, Auburn Preach. You got O'Shea Duke Jackson. I seen Poor Man's Podcast talking about them. A few others. What's the guy named J.R. Wisdom? I believe his name is. The infamous Kevin Samuels. And I bring all that up is because people like that give this whole space a bad name. First of all, we already got a a stick. If we already got like a bad reputation, if you will. We're misogynists. We hate women. We don't love our mothers. Um, what's the other one they say? Uh, we giving men a platform to hate and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, I think it's all about the conversation, and it's all about accountability. And that's not even just for women, but that's for men too on both sides. And that's hence this whole thing I'm talking about. Whereas though y'all see, or I'm hoping that y'all see that there's a lot of us in this sector that's holding these men accountable. Like they're trying to use their name, their platform to you know um get women, and then when they don't get their way on them, they demonize them. They want to expose them and give their information and Instagrams to their audience. And then you got like how Anna Quinn Fitness said that you got their subscribers, their fans coming on her stuff, harassing her daily, and saying that she should die and all this stuff. And believe me, I know how crazy these fans are because like when you say something and do stuff, like I get it too. Once you rub people the wrong way, it's like they come at you at a mass. Like so, like you kind of gotta have thick skin. And unfortunately, a lot of people are not like me. Like I really don't mind the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rather not have it. I'm not gonna sit here and say oh, I don't give a fuck about people being around, because I do. In a sense, like I would rather not have it, but I know how to handle it. But a lot of people don't. And with that being said, some people be I mean, you got thousands and thousands and thousands of people coming at you, sending you DMs, writing under your videos and all that stuff, constant, every single day, every single moment. Like that can drive them off. That can drive a person insane. Um, it can get to you. So they were wrong for that, for even giving out, for even disclosing her information, and more so, most importantly, Myron, he's wrong for just the whole situation. Like you told her friend that you were trying to link up with her for an interview. If that was the case, you should have kept it straight interview. Now, if you wanted to play your part, what you should have done is did the interview, see if y'all vibed, and then maybe said something to her or whatever. While y'all was face to face, like she didn't even meet you yet. like like that was real arrogant. But like people were saying, they live in that Miami nightlife, that club bubble where that sphere, like because Miami is a bubble and it's a sphere, whereas though like people the upper echelon, they be there, they live down there, they go to the clubs, restaurants, all this stuff, like the who's, the what's, and um Fresh and Fit podcast, they are part of that now. And so when you live in that lifestyle, you just you know what it kind of remind me of, what I'm trying to get to. It's kind of like Miami. That lifestyle is kind of like a subsidiary of Dubai. Like y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like like it's because Dubai is Dubai. It's not Dubai per se, but in America. It'd probably be like the closest thing you would get to a Dubai. Whereas like the richest of the richest and all that stuff and the who's and the what's. So you start to get that mentality like, you can't be touched, um and everything is fame. If you notice, if you talk to, if not talk, but if you watch their videos, all their podcast stuff, it's everything is for clout, clout this, clout that. They doing this, the stuff they was just saying about Albert and Preach. Like Myron, he got real animated talking about, we got 400,000 subscribers, fresh page. He about to hit 100,000 soon. Our other page about to hit something. We'll catch up with y'all next year with 1 million subscribers. Like we better than y'all, all this stuff. And it's like all that stuff is for clout. Now, I keep saying this, I'm saying it again. All of us on here on YouTube in some fashion or form making these videos, it in some fashion or form is for clout. You know what I'm saying? Like I can even admit that. You know what I'm saying? Um but it's the type of clout like and clout don't necessarily have to be a bad term, a negative sense. Like it can just be like notoriety. Like um we all want some type of notoriety, but when you start trying to just brag people or just look down on people because you got a certain number, um and they don't got that number, like even what I was said, like, and it's so funny because before Auburn Preach and beefing with them, I didn't even realize how many damn subscribers Auburn Preach had. Like I've been watching them for a while, but me personally, I don't pay attention to like people's subscribers only until I start like making reviews and doing videos and stuff. Then I gotta do my due diligence. But like just on average, when I watch these people videos and all that stuff, I don't pay attention to their numbers. Like I don't give a fuck about that. I'm watching the video. So all this time, I didn't even know they had over 1 million subscribers. I thought they probably had over only like 100,000 or something. Like I just knew that Fresh and Fit had more subs than them. That's basically the point I'm getting to. So um and like I was said, like he could have shitted on them because they were a lower sub channel, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not always about that. Same thing with me. Like um the lead attorney, he had me on his show a few times, chatting it up, talking. He got way more subscribers than me. I got a few thousand subscribers, but I don't got as much as lead attorney. And he could have shit on me. I was like, no, I can't have you on my show, stuff like that. Or the same thing with MREC TV. When I was on his podcast, was it last year? No, I think it was beginning of this year. I was on his show too, beginning of this year, and shoot, that's when I basically first began and only had a few hundred. So I mean, it's not about clout, and I say the same thing in return. Like if people wanted to collaborate, talk with me, get on my channel, and we talk, even if they only had one sub, if they had no sub, I mean, as long as the conversation is cool, we can get on here, we can conversate. Like it's not necessarily about that, but a lot of these people, they be faking, they be frauding. All they worry about is the clout. Like I said, um, to us YouTubers, to us content creators, notoriety is important. But I think more so important should be your overall your message of whatever it is you're trying to bring out. But more so, you should have some type of fucking dignity and like some moral respect. You ain't gotta necessarily like each other, but at least respect each other. Like especially the whole part of Auburn Preach and Fresh and Fit. Like we all part of the same sector. You know, it's two sides of the same coin. Same thing with what two I can say what mediocre tutor reviews and poor man's podcast. Same sector, a little bit of different views, two sides of the same coin. Like we don't always got to agree with each other, and that goes beyond just this whole beef with Fresh and Fit and everything. It's just everything. I'm noticing online constantly every single day that if you say something or do something, post something that someone don't agree with you, they want to start attacking you, start bullying you, calling you all sorts of names, saying you ain't this, you that, ha ha this, ha that. And the crazy part about it is these people be grown. Like you assume that they be they be children, but they don't. They be grown men and women trolling. But I mean, trolling is the new thing of the internet age. Everybody can be a troll because you don't got to see nobody face to face. So I mean, that's just my take on it. But um, I want to get into this video. I got video. I just want to play a little bit of Anna Quinn Fitness, just a little bit of what she was saying about them, and we can kind of pick and dissect it and see what she's talking about.
What's up, y'all? My name's Anna Quinn. I just wanted to take a minute to make a quick video about the whole Fresh and Fit situation, just give you guys an update. And also, I never really made a video to explain what happened and share the truth and the facts on my own page. So I want to make this quick. I want to make it clear so you have all the evidence in front of you. And I just want to share what's going on because this is someone who claims to be a male self-improvement podcast, the top, the best, and they have over 400,000 subscribers on YouTube, which I didn't know until I looked into. And they are creating a culture of hateful, mean, I'm not going to continue commenting, but just they're creating a disgusting culture of men who treat women like crap. And so I'm taking a stand and I'm sharing because I can. So what?
See now, that's kind of part of what I was saying. See now, what everything she's about to say about Fresh and Fit and Byron and everything, uh, I agree with. The only thing I don't agree with is with them keep constantly all putting us in a bubble and saying that we're creating a group of hateful men. I don't think so. I don't think the manosphere is exactly doing that. Maybe you can probably argue, incels, MGTOW, but Fresh and Fit, as far as I know, it's the red pill community, the manosphere. So I don't see them doing that. So, and this is why what they doing is so bad because it's like you, we already got a bad reputation. We already got a stick. So y'all doing all this stuff, thinking y'all trying to do it behind closed doors, and then they get out being exposed. You're just making the whole community look like trash. But whatever. Let's let Miss Anna Quinn Fitness continue.
What happened? I will be providing evidence. Let me scooch over so when I edit it can be here. Basically, Myron reached out to me. He is half of Fresh and Fit. I think he's fresh, but I don't think he's fresh. I think his name is Fresh on the podcast. But he reached out to me and wanted to do a podcast, or wanted me to collaborate with him for a show. At the time, I don't know what his following is now, but he had like 10,000 followers on Instagram. I have had at that time around like 42,000, 40,000, something like that. And so I didn't respond to the DM, to be honest. Then one of my friends, who I'm going to leave anonymous right now, just because I haven't discussed with him whether or not I can share his identity, told me, hey, one of my boys reached out to you, wants to film some content with you. He has a really popular channel, so you should do it. So I actually responded to the DM and I was like, hey, what's up? He said, let's do a collab.
And see, and that's another thing too, because like I said, and like she just said, she collaborated with Fresh and Fit through an acquaintance, through a friend of his, and someone that probably know Myron. So that makes her friend looks bad. Although I think she alluded to the fact that they still friends and everything, but some people are not like that. What if she got so mad that she's like, F Myron, F Fresh and Fit, and F this friend that introduced me to you, because he should have known better, because she said that the friend was a guy. So, and you know how that can be, it being a guy too. So it's just like a bad situation all across the board. But let's let her continue.
I was like, okay, cool. I was actually planning a trip to Miami, so I told him, like, this is what I'm going to be in Miami. I wasn't going to pay to come out to be on his show, and I hadn't even looked into his show. I just kind of went off of the friend's recommendation. So Myron and I went back and forth. I'm just going to pull up the text so I don't say anything that's not true. He asked me when the soonest I was going to be out there is. I told him that I was planning on being there Friday. He said he wasn't going to be available then, and then he asked me a relationship question. For some reason, I did not see that or that part of the message, or I was busy or whatever. So I said, do you want to make it happen, or should I plan for next week? And he said it'd have to be next week. So we're just discussing logistics. I answered his question, said I'm not dating anyone right now. Dated someone a couple months last year, but before that I was single, and I love talking on that topic. He said, okay, cool, I'm up for that. I'm not going to do anything platonic with you, just being honest. And I thought he was reaching out for a collaboration because we're both well-known in the fitness industry. And, my Instagram following is larger than his. So at the time, I still didn't know he had a 400, him and his partner have a $400,000 subscriber YouTube page. But I have been approached about collaborations before. And so since I was going to be out there, I was down to do it. So when he said, I'm not trying to do anything platonic with you, it was completely left field for me, because I was only thinking we were going to do some kind of fitness related content collab.
Yeah, and what's so crazy about that, because that would have threw me for a loop too. Like, that's would have been totally left field if it was, vice versa in the female, because truth be told, that has happened to me before. Like, for those who know, I box, and because I train out and I box, and I put like little videos and stuff on my Facebook page and stuff of me training. So naturally, how you get the stuff where people be like, especially females, they be like, oh, can you train me? Could you? I want to learn how to box, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And me being gullible, just thinking that they really want to train, I'm like, all right, cool, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'll train you, make a couple of dollars for it. And once we start training, or we be talking on the phone, planning about training, they start talking about some type of sex stuff or relationship, and you like, what? Where'd that come from? So, you know what I mean? Like, it can throw you left field. I'm gonna be honest, me being a guy, after the initial shot, I don't mind, especially depending on what it is, and I'll be like, all right, we go from there. But the initial response is like, fuck that come from? But so yeah, like what she said, that does happen. But let's continue.
Wow. And he said, no problem. I collab directly with girls I date. No pressure though. And I was like, so if we aren't dating, you don't want to collab? Because he's never even asked me on a date at this point. So I was like, he said, no, don't mean to be an a-hole, but we have plenty of women in Miami. And I said, well, same. We have plenty of men here in California. So why would I fly to Miami to date someone who I know nothing about? And he said, simple. Attractive women are common. High value men are not. I'm not going to comment on that yet. No hard feelings, though. I said, you haven't proven to me that you're a high value man. And actually, I know quite a few high value men. I'm not just an attractive woman. I'm an entrepreneur with a 6-figure business and a high profile assets. I'm nothing but common. I meant to say I'm anything but common. No hard feelings, and a smiley face. So then I screenshotted our conversation, blocked out his name, and I posted on my story because I was shocked at this point that someone would use their business, their show, to try to get women, and they think that would work. And I was also shocked that he said,
but she shouldn't be shocked, because that's more common. than uncommon these days. People who always try to use their platform, their name, their reputation, to get girls, especially men. I mean, that's pretty much our mo, and we say things like that here in this space all the time. You gotta use your assets to obtain that type of woman, whether that be money, fame, or whatever. Apparently, um, Myron using his name and all that stuff, but he's doing it like in a sneaky snake, creepish perv combined with a weirdo type of way. like I, I don't know how to kind of sum it up, but um the way he going about it is wrong. And like I said, if he thought that she was attractive, she is attractive. So, and if he wanted to try to shoot his shot, ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit, if I was Myron, I would have shot my shot too. But it's the way you do it. He ain't even meet the young lady yet. Like I said, the initial um meet was for an interview, a collaboration, because they both in the fitness thing. Because y'all, most of y'all know or probably don't know, but Myron, from Fresh and Fit, he does his workout stuff too, and he, advertised that on Instagram. I seen that, but after they collaborated and got to know each other and talk a few times, fill each other out, then he should have shoot a shot, because now he know her, she know him. She would have got a little more comfortable, all that stuff. But just being on the creep on some text messages, that's creep stuff. Like that really is. Um, and like she said, like she was shocked. She know a lot of people with money. She's a six-figure woman. Sound like. Um, so what he's saying, she looking at it like, you ain't got nothing to offer me that I can't already get for myself. But let's continue.
Said that attractive women are common and high value men are not, when it's just like he dismissed me as an attractive woman, but not a high value man, or not a high value woman. And, I don't know anything about this guy. So for him to tell me that he's this high value man when you're having to use your show to get women, high value men don't have to use their show and clout to get women, for the record. Anyway, so I posted anonymously and I said, high value men don't talk the way that you did. I have 75 people on my story. I posted a poll and I was like, am I tripping or is this crazy? I forget exactly what I said, but I had so many people voting. Oh my gosh, like this is insane. And so I said, I have 75 people on my story who voted. I can't believe what you said. The comments are insane. Not one person has your side or thinks your approach is appropriate. You're tripping. And I was using emoji faces laughing. I said, maybe you should have me on your podcast so I can teach you how to talk to women. And I sent the screenshots. Then he said, responded to the screenshots that I sent and said, I'm just being honest and stand by it. I'm not collaborating with you unless we have sex. You have had sex with a bunch of dudes I know and aren't special. You could have just said no and kept it moving, but you're clearly in your feelings going through all that effort with a poll, etc. Go ahead and screenshot the conversation and clout chase. I don't care what 75 simps said in your story to White Knight. The difference is I say what I want and don't care what you think they do. So at this point, this is where Myron lied and told everyone that I started.
Yeah, and that's the part where I kind of want to get to, because at that point he just came out and went straight bold and was like, "Look, I'm trying to smash. Like you smashed a couple people I know, like that." Basically, he's saying, "Look, you smashed the homies. I'm trying to smash too. The homie said it was good. That I heard the box was hot. I'm trying to see how that box fell." That's basically what he was saying. In a nutshell, like he was trying to get a nut, and that was some bold stuff. I ain't got that type of heart. Like I got heart, but not stuff like that. Especially like today and age, we living in the age. You wink at a woman, you going to jail the wrong way. They gonna Emmett Till the crap out you. So it's like, no, we can't do that. So And I don't know, maybe if I had money like that, but I, I just can't see myself doing stuff like that. Even if I was a million billion trillionaire, like I just ain't got that type of heart. But shit, granted, if I was a million billion trillionaire, I wouldn't need it. Like my money and clout would speak for itself. But shoot, then again, like I said, we live in this age. You wink at a girl wrong, and these movements and stuff where they trying to get you alone and say that you did something to them. Shoot, if I had all that money, I'll just make a damn a bot. But yeah, Myron he tripping, and the fact that a lot of people in the manosphere are saying that cancel Fresh and Fit, they should be excommunicated. My take on that, maybe they should. Um, if that's what it takes to to at least give the people abroad a better spectrum of this space, and see that we the men are at least holding other men accountable, to the BS that they do, then I would say then yeah that they should be canceled, because like I said, this space that we were in, if you're anything, if you know anything about the manosphere, you know anything about the red pill community, you know that we get a lot of stick. You understand that it's a shaky ground to be in. You understand that you're gonna get a lot of hate, especially from women. So I'm gonna keep reiterating this: the fact that we get all that stuff, and then you got people like them making it look worse, and soon they're gonna start trying to demonetize us and cancel the rest of us. They're gonna be like, yeah, get those guys out of there because they no good for us. I told y'all they no good. Blah blah blah. Like, so when I really start thinking about it in those terms, then yeah, they gotta go, because this space is not for that, and we hold men accountable too. Like a lot of people, like it's so funny because I see a lot of people got hate for Kevin Samuels, especially women. A lot of women got hate for Kevin Samuels, but I was just watching this live stream with Kevin Samuels, and it dawned on me that because he was doing it with the men, and it dawned on me that Kevin Samuels is a lot harder on the men than he are on the women. Like he, first of all, he been on the internet for like over 4 years or something now, and the first 3 years he was basically talking to the men, and he was dogging the men, like dogging them. And the only way he got big for real is when he switched over to the women's side. And of course, y'all know the video average at best that went viral, and that's how he got his name. But when he talks to the men, he be dogging us like he don't hold no punches. And it's the same thing with me. Like I don't hold no punches with men or women. It is what it is. You either like it or you don't. You're gonna take it, receive it, or you're not. But I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. So I say all that to say we do hold men accountable. You know, uh, Kevin Samuels been doing it for years. You got a lot of other men out here like the Latif, uh, Let's Talk Latif show. Latif, they do it too. Especially like the dude Anton Daniels. Like he come at dudes like a mug if they on some bull crap. Y'all see me shoot. Go through my playlist. All you gotta do is, and you ain't gotta take my word for it. Go on my YouTube videos, go through all my playlists, go from like the oldest videos up until now, and see at all the people I done came at, all the men that I done came at. Like the evidence is out there. I got over 600 videos, easy, and um, I hold everybody accountable. So now it's Fresh and Fit turn. So Anna Quinn Fitness exposed them. Albert Peach exposed them. A few other people exposed them. Um, maybe they gotta go. Maybe they probably just gotta cool off for a while, revamp, rethink things out. You know, and come back different, come back better and stronger. Like no one's saying that this is the end. Uh, and technically, no one's saying that they gotta go for real, for real. Just basically chill out for a minute. And I think first of all they should apologize. I don't think they should apologize right now because I don't believe that anybody would believe that it's authentic. But I should think that they should let things cool out for a minute, and then later on, after they did some thinking and soul searching, they should come back and they should have a authentic apology. Um, I'm not big on forcing people to apologize. I gotta be, real on that. So if they chose not to, that's their business. I don't think nobody should force them to. I'm just saying what I would do. Um, they should probably apologize, but sincerely mean it, and just do things different. Maybe be a little humble and deliver your message because they do got strong talking points. Like that's because all this stuff happened. We just not gonna, say that they don't say no good things and all that stuff because then that would be kind of corny and hypocritical. So they do got good talking points, but just tone things down a little bit. And with the whole creep freak stuff, X that. So that's just kind of like my take on it. But I don't know. Let me know y'all thoughts. Drop your comments down below. We can talk about it. Put it in the chat. And that's it. But let me know what y'all think about that. Do y'all think that uh it's the end for Fresh and Fit? Like, do y'all think that can they come back from this? Is it possible? Can they redeem themselves? Like I said, although I haven't made videos in about 4 or 5 days, I've been keeping a close eye on everything, and numbers are dropping. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But till next time, I'll holler at y'all the next one. See y'all. Peace.